Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on a Thursday night. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Watson going to throw right away. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. Down the right sideline. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it.
And he's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Browns are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
MT tape. 11 MT tape. Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
18 yards on the pickup there, and the Bengals going to have a first down. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Chase, that's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's in! Mike Gesicki! Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And They come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long for Watson. That is caught right side by Beckham. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. He continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll drop to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This is intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
These distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. He'll be brought down, short pickup. It's at the 26. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick-6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick-6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Judy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Get set. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. First and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now faking the give. And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Browns are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Gun. Got.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Here we go. Stop.
Taken in by Gesicki. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Stop.
He's got it at the 3. And he's got another one. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Powering forward, he's in. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Now a run on 1st down. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he will have a 1st down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
1st down, Cleveland.
So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Gun. Cut.
Higgins sent in motion.
Cut.
On 1st down, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of.